The highlight of AAD 2016 has been the two brand new L-15 jets that the Zambian Air Force has brought to the show for the very first time. And I'm joined here by Col Adamson Mbewe, who is going to talk to us about the aircraft. Colonel, can you just describe to us what the experience has been like transitioning from the old K-8 jet trainer to the new multi-role aircraft?
All right, thanks Jeremy for this interview. And perhaps may I start by saying our coming to South Africa for Africa Aerospace and Defence Exhibition has been at the invitation of the Chief of South African Air Force, Lieutenant General Msimang, who did invite his counterpart, Lieutenant General Eric Mwabachimese, who is our Air Force commander, to come for this interview. And that's how we were able to be allowed to come and exhibit the two L-15 aircraft, which is one here in the static display and the other one which has been able to see doing the aerial display. And in terms of the transition, perhaps the one aspect that you need to appreciate is that the L-15 aircraft is a fly-by-wire, third-generation aircraft, whereas the K-8 is second generation. And in terms of the comparisons, the speeds, of course, this is a pretty little bit higher speed. It sits just on the boundary with the supersonic speed. And of course, it has two engines, whereas the K-8 has got one engine. And of course, the biggest aspect of it is also the head-up display and the fly-by-wire, and also the integrated avionics, which is incorporated in the L-15 aircraft. So in terms of the transition, there's a remarkable difference between the two aircraft. But at the moment, we are coping with the new transition, which has come on board for the Air Force.
So just the experience of flying the new aircraft, are you enjoying that? And what does it really give you in terms of the capability when you're in the air?
All right, in terms of flying the L-15, it's pretty beautiful machine. If you've never landed on the L-15 aircraft, if you've never felt the landing on the L-15 aircraft, then you are yet to land. In terms of its potency, it has got good capability, full capability. If you'll be able to see on our technical data, it's able to take up about 12 tons. The biggest size of the bombs is the 500 kg bomb, which is a laser glided bomb, which it's able to carry. In terms of the distance, radius, of course, which is still on display there, it's able to go about 900 nautical miles to and from. So in terms of capability, it's quite potent machine.
And am I correct in thinking that the Zambian Air Force will use it in both the air defence and ground attack roles?
In terms of its employment, it is not my jurisdiction, but of course it's a capable machine to undertake both those roles. But in terms of its employment, perhaps that is it's outside my jurisdiction. But as you've been able to see, it's a capable machine, be able to compete with other third generation and fourth generation machines in terms of what it's able to do.
Can you talk to us at all, Colonel, about the training program and how that is moving from China to Zambia?
Okay, the training program, especially for the pilots, the technicians inclusive, has been very smooth because Zambia Air Force has been in existence for more than 50 years now, from pre-independence to now. So in terms of manpower and talking about the pilots and the technicians, we have capable technicians who have undergone the factory training where the aircraft is manufactured by Katik, which is a Chinese company, Hongdu specifically, where we did the training for the pilots and also the technicians. But of course, training is an ongoing thing. So even when we got back to Zambia, the training has continued, exhibited by the expertise handling of the aircraft shown by the pilots, flying from Zambia to here and displaying, of course, in conjunction with the Chinese pilot and the Zambian pilots.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us, Col Mbewe.
As my last point, of course, is my gratitude to my Air Force commander, Lieutenant General Eric Mwabachimese, who gave us the opportunity, both the ground crew and the air crew, to have participated in this exhibition. It was a great honor, and I'll forever be thankful to him over this.
So here we have the weapon options for the L-15AFT attack fighter trainer. Here on the outside pylons will be the PL-5E air-to-air missiles. Next along is the TL-10 guided air-to-surface missile, which you can use either laser guidance or an electro-optical system. Next up is the LS6 laser-guided bomb, and that is available either as a 250 kilogram bomb or as a 500 kilogram bomb. Then there is the 57mm rocket pod, and to complete the armament is the 23mm gun pod, which goes on the centerline hardpoint of the aircraft.